Yes, good afternoon, children. Now today is the lecture 5E, and we are beginning with directly with the question which was remaining in my previous lecture. A conducting sphere of the radius 10 centimeters has an unknown charge, and if the electric field 20 centimeters from the center of the surface is 1.5 into 10 raised power 3 newtons per coulomb, and the points radially inward. Radially inward, that means it is the negative charge. This I have already explained it to you. If it is radially inward, that means the given charge is negatively charged, and if these electric lines of forces they are radially outwards, then this point charge will be positive charge. Now they are asking that what is the net charge on the surface, and this is the question has been taken from the NCERT book. So flux is equal to E into ds. In place of the ds we have taken the area. ds is also the elementary area, so I don't think any problem is there. For electric flux is equal to electric field into area, and here the area is 4 pi r square, and r is 20 centimeter. So it is centimeter, it is converted into meters, so 0.20 into whole square, and according to the Gauss's law, phi is equal to q upon epsilon naught, or q is equal to epsilon naught into phi. Q is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught into 1.5 into 10 raised power 3 into 4 into 10 raised power minus 2. Now again it is multiplied by 4 pi. So because of that, Q is equal to 4 pi epsilon 0, it is having the fixed value 1 upon 9 into 10 raised power 9, and after substitution of these two values, the multiplication is 15 4s are 60 and 1 point, so decimal it is 60, and whole of the things if you are calculating, that is the 6.6 into 10 raised power minus 9 coulombs. So Q is equal to minus 6.6 into 10 raised power minus 9 coulomb. Already I have explained that why this negative sign is coming. Negative sign is coming as the field direction is inverse, the charge will be negative. I think it is clear. Now take another question which is also very simple. The mass of the body is 1 milligrams and that will be converted into 10 raised to minus 6 kilograms, and Q is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 8 coulombs, and E is equal to sigma upon epsilon 0. It is being hanged with the point S, and this is the surface charge density plus sigma. So because of this positive charge, this plus Q charge is repelled with the force QE, and mg force is always in the downward direction. The electric field due to this surface charge density is equal to E is equal to sigma upon epsilon 0. This is the second application of the Gauss's law. I think the formula is remembered to you, and F is equal to Q into E. This is the definition of the electric field, that electric field is equal to the force exerted on the unit positive test charge, that is E is equal to F upon Q. So here if you apply this similar triangle formula, that is the QE upon AN is equal to mg upon Sn. This is from the symmetry. So the value of the Q and the value of the E is already we have calculated, that is the sigma upon epsilon naught, and Q is as it is upon AN into mg upon Sn. This we can write after the cross multiplication, sigma is equal to epsilon naught into mg upon Q, and this will become AN upon Sn. So this is the angle 30 degree, AN will be the perpendicular and Sn will be the base. So this will become the tan 30 degree. So epsilon 0 into mg upon Q into tan 30 degree. Substituting all the values, and tan 30 is having the 1 upon root 3. Calculation, children, you have to do it by yourself. I am not going to calculate on this copy. Sigma is equal to 2.505 into 10 raised to minus 9 coulombs per meter square. If the answer is not tallying, in any case, if the answer is not tallying, then you can ask the queries on the WhatsApp group. Now, similar is the problem, but I think the second problem is more important than the question number 1, because here also the same type of the question. The sheet is there, plus sigma, charge density is there, and this angle is theta, and this angle is not the 30, it is the theta. Q and QE and mg, the similar formula we are just using. Q sigma upon epsilon 0 upon an is equal to mg upon Sn. Substituting all these value, in place of only tan 30, here it is the theta is given, so we can put the tan theta. So these two questions are of the similar type, so that you can practice, and if any confusion in the calculation, you may ask on the WhatsApp group. And now children, again, now the today's first topic we are just discussing, that is this chapter number 4, and it is regarding the electric potential. Now before we discuss the electric potential, we have to discuss the very common things. First is the conservative nature of the electrostatic force. That means the electrostatic force is conservative in nature. Conservative force means it is not dependent on the path followed. It only depends on the initial and final position of the body. Similarly, the gravitational force is also conservative in nature. We have read in the class 11, because that force is, gravitational force is also not dependent on the path followed. It only depends upon the initial and the final position of the body. Now second, we can say all the forces which obeys the inverse square law, they are conservative in nature. For example, the Fg, इसमें भी आपका 1/4 pi epsilon g into m1 into m2 upon r square. So r square is coming, that means the inverse square law is obeyed. And similarly in the Coulomb's law, Fe is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon 0 k into q1 into q2 upon r square. So in both these forces, the inverse square law is obeyed, and where the inverse square law is obeyed, they are conservative in nature. The second thing which we have to discuss here, that the line integral of the electric field between the 2 points is independent of the path followed between the 2 points. Because electric field and force, we can take it as a similar, because what is the electric field? Electric field, children, it is the force exerted on the unit positive test charge. E is equal to F upon Q0. तो जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड वही है जो फोर्स यूनिट पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज एक्सपीरियंस करता है. तो E और F को हम यहाँ पे सेम ले सकते हैं. तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड गिव्स द मेजर ऑफ द फोर्स ऑन अ यूनिट पॉजिटिव चार्ज प्लेस्ड एट द पॉइंट P. Now first try to understand this figure. This is the three axes x, y and z, and this is the point A and this is the point B. One path followed is AB, and the position vector of A is RA and position vector of B is RB, and we are taking the very small element DL, that is the PQ, and its position vector is R. Now if you place the plus Q0, then the direction of the electric field will be in this direction because of the repulsive force of this, right? Then the electric field is in this direction. So if you draw the perpendicular from Q, it is this is N, this point is N. So perpendicular is drawn from here, that is the QN, and this angle is theta. तो E dot dl is equal to वर्क डन. वर्क डन, अब आप पूछेंगे वर्क डन तो फोर्स और डिस्प्लेसमेंट होता है. अभी हमने आपको बताया कि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और फोर्स को हम सेम ले सकते हैं, बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जो है वो फोर्स exerted on the unit positive test charge है. तो dw is equal to E dot dl, dw is equal to A to B E dot dl, and therefore it will be treated as the work done is equal to E dot dl from A to B. Now electric field is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon 0 into q upon r square into unit vector r. So E dot dl, if you substitute the values, you will get 1/4 pi epsilon naught into q upon r square r cap dot dl. 1/4 pi epsilon 0 into q upon r square. Unit vector means the 1 and dl is the dl, and dot product means the cos theta. So it will become the dl cos theta. This is equation number 2. Again, if in the figure right angle triangle P and Q, if you see the cos theta Pn upon PQ, देयरफॉर पी एन अपॉन डी एल, पी क्यू की जो हमने कंसीडर किया था दैट विल बी डी एल. सो देयरफॉर पी एन इज इक्वल टू डी एल कॉस थीटा. एंड डी एल कॉस थीटा को हम डी आर मान ले रहे हैं. क्यों मान ले रहे हैं इसको थोड़ा सा समझना जरूरी है, क्योंकि डी आर की वैल्यू फिक्स नहीं है. डी एल की वैल्यू हम कोई भी ले सकते हैं. P से N तक ले सकते हैं, P से N डैश तक ले सकते हैं, P से N डबल डैश तक ले सकते हैं, और जितना ये दूसरा पॉइंट लेते जाएंगे dr की वैल्यू ऑटोमेटिकली बढ़ती जाएगी. सो Pn की वैल्यू जो है वो फिक्स नहीं है, इसलिए इस dl cos थीटा को हम dr कंसीडर कर रहे हैं. जितना बड़ा हम एलिमेंट लेंगे उसी के हिसाब से dr की वैल्यू वेरी करेगी. तो E डॉट डी एल इज इक्वल टू 1/4πε0 इंटू क्यू अपॉन आर स्क्वायर इंटू डी आर. अब इसको हम इंटीग्रेट कर लेंगे. r टू द पावर -2 डी आर, r टू द पावर x+1 अपॉन x+1. तो इट इज r टू द पावर -2 +1 अपॉन -2 +1. एंड डेफिनेट इंटीग्रल के हिसाब से लिमिट्स जो है वो a टू b. तो 1/4πε0 इंटू क्यू r टू द पावर -1, और ये -1 हो जाएगा. इट इज a टू b and this minus is here and it will be treated as 1 upon r, a to b. Now in the definite integral higher limit minus lower limit. Higher limit is b and lower limit is a. So minus 1 upon rb minus this minus 1 upon ra. This becomes plus. Now again children see line integral of E dot dl a to b is equal to 1/4πε0 q 1 अपॉन आर ए माइनस 1 अपॉन आर बी. ये फाइनल फॉर्मूला आ जाएगा विच इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द आर ए पोजिशन एंड आर बी पोजिशन ओनली एंड इनडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द पाथ फॉलो. तो इट इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द इनिशियल एंड द फाइनल पोजिशन ओनली. दैट इज वाई इट इज कंजर्वेटिव इन नेचर. सो लाइन इंटीग्रल ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इट इज नॉट डिपेंडेंट, it is independent of the path followed. I think it is clear. Now the third thing is the line integral of the electric field along a closed path is 0. Now take the closed path. This is the x axis, y axis, z axis. A से कोई चल रहा है, A से B पे आया और फिर B से A पे लौट गया, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड द क्लोज्ड पाथ. यानी P1 इस तरफ है और P2 उसके अपोजिट में है. तो E डॉट डी एल along path P1, if you write the formula 1/4πε0 q इंटू 1 अपॉन आर ए माइनस 1 अपॉन आर बी, एक के लिए हो जाएगा along path P1. सिमिलरली along path P2, B to A जब होगा तो इसमें चेंजेस क्या आएंगे, यहाँ पे आर ए की जगह आर बी आ जाएगा, आर बी की जगह आर ए आ जाएगा. तो फॉर्मूला बन जाएगा आपका B to A 1/4πε0 q इंटू 1 अपॉन आर बी माइनस 1 अपॉन आर ए, ये आ जाएगा. इट इज along the path P2. Now adding these two equations we get line integral of E dot dl a to b plus line integral b to a E dot dl is equal to 1/4πε0 into q 1 upon ra minus 1 upon rb minus 1 upon rb minus 1 upon ra. So this will be cancelled out and you will get the 0. So the line integral of electric field for the closed surface, this 0 ये जो यहाँ पे लगाया गया है, this is for the closed surface to represent the closed surface, यानी कि this plus this. तो line integral for the closed surface of the electric field is always 0. The line integral of an electric field along a closed path in an electric field is 0. So it is the today's lecture. For today's lecture, for the up to the electric potential. Electric potential though we have not discussed, only we have discussed that the line integral for the closed path is 0 and the line integral of the electric field is independent of the path followed. The next things we will discuss in our next lecture. Thank you very much, children.